Hey guys, I'm Kaikus, and welcome back to Project Pit. Last time, we had a big old pile of ducks that we shoved into the hole, got $74,000 from. Got to phase 2, which gave us this cash register machine. And then we also got these, which weren't these a 1,000 before? I actually think let's perhaps check out these fuses. If I remember correctly, the fuse box is over there. I think so. Fuse box. We were many. Well, material requisition unfulfilled cash. What does that mean? I mean, yeah, I haven't done a single cash register thing in there. So I just... Nice. Grab me another. Did I get it? Yes. It's, Let it go. And, come on. Go. Come on. Go. There we go. Alright, box. You gotta... Thank you. A little too far away. And... Go. Yay! Ceiling grid retract. Ooh. Nice. We can go far now. Specifically, I wanted to come over here and check out this panel, I suppose. Because I remember last time it was covered by the grid, but now the grid is gone. What do we... 2,000 weight? What does that mean? 1. 1. Okay. So something happens when we get 2,000 weight up here. 2,000? 200. And then... Yeah. I guess the next step is how heavy is a cash register? Well, it doesn't look like I moved, but I have. And I learned 2 important pieces of information. 1, a cash register is 5 weight. I came up here with one, and it was at 6 out of 200. Am I just going up? And the other thing is cash registers break if they take fall damage. Well, too much fall damage, perhaps I should say. So, I wonder if that's a good thing or a bad thing that they break. So, if I take this and put it in the hole, do I get money? Okay, and if I were to just slam this into the wall, I don't think I get money. So, the cash registers are fragile little things. Also, it's really annoying the fact that I got scammed out of 1, 2, 3, 4... And then we had 5, 6, 7. So instead of 7,000 money, I now have 350, I think. Also, these things do not go. Go, 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 go. I need a stronger broom for sure. Combo of 2. So it seems like the combo is dependent on actually how much is in the combo. For the combo bonus, I should say. Not the quality of the items that are in the combo. Alright, welcome back, guys. I am building a little bit. Made a little ramp here, so hopefully I can have the cash registers automatically, semi-automatically, if I have to manually make them. Come on over here into the pit. Get blown into here. The pit awaits. I failed the cash register requisition. I haven't fed this thing any cash registers apart from those lucky ones, so it hungers. At least it doesn't look like our hole is shrinking. I added a backstop that way in case anything gets overpowered over there, it won't fly across the pit, so everything should land inside of it. And yeah, I have a few fans. Oh, I accidentally grabbed it instead of activating it. This is the one I'm concerned about. I'm hoping it doesn't overpower it and make it go shooting off that way. And then I also was a little busier. No, that is not what I wanted to do. Get it back, and snap it in. All right. I was also a little busier making some other adjustments, such as this little tunnel. We'll get into that after I activate these fans right here. Shift is optimized. All right. So yeah, hopefully between this, if anything gets in kind of this zone here, it'll automatically get blown in. And then I have our auto. This is the auto crafter. So my hope and imagination is it'll auto start crafting these fans. It'll blow it along here. So it'll be pinned up against this wall. And then once it gets into here, we have a few fans back here, which will blow it here. And then we'll probably need a few more fans along this side to get things going. Okay, all of our fans are activated. This will be my first time testing this out here. So again, I'm thinking I'll probably need another fan or two right in there. I'm hoping I don't need to completely block off that area. And I'm also hoping I don't need like a roof over the pit. But let's go ahead, turn this on. It's churning away. Out comes the ducks. All right, how far over are the ducks getting spawned in? I mean, it's not bad. So I definitely need to bring these fans inward is what it's looking like. Kind of hugging the machine path. So bring that in. Oh no, this one didn't snap in. There we go. As long as it's green, that means it'll snap and lock in. So bring that in. Actually, looks like we have a chain of 3, so some of them are making it in. Most of them, as you can see, are not. Well, it's looking like we're going to need a roof after all. Because, I mean, not only do we have a duck here, drop, but also, I just saw this duck fly all the way over here, which is not ideal. But it's nice that he's shiny, so it's easier to see. Wow, I can throw far now. Oh, but unfortunately, yes, we are going to need a roof. And until we get this figured out, let's just go ahead and turn that off. Otherwise, we're going to get a big old stockpile right there. All right, and here's our new and improved design. So, yeah, I got a little bit of a catch area. Hopefully, that'll keep them from flying over. I just realized that this fan is not turned on. There we go. I got this area cleared out because I put fans over on this side. So, if we turn this machine back on, there shouldn't be any more holds up. Oh, these things are getting a little rambunctious. I don't like that. Okay. Even though it looks interesting, hold on. I'm trying to find another one that's like flying about because that is not necessarily what we're looking for. But they are going in there pretty well. All right, well, based off of what I can see, and I see a couple ducks over here, which may or may not be the result. I think I need to put two panels here. Probably doing something similar to what I have here, because these things come relatively close to being thrown all the way out over here. Not great. Yeah, I think that one hit like the corner right there. Well, it's not 100% lossless, but this is what we're currently looking at. I'm going to try to fill in this area in kind of a maze, maybe. Not necessarily a maze, but a way to prevent ducks from getting stuck on fans. So kind of fans blowing on each other to clear each other off. And then, yeah, they'll just get pushed around. So hopefully they will go through. But the ultimate goal is to not have any buildup of ducks like here. And then I'm also curious, how does our manual one work? I put a couple of fans right here. It could definitely be better. That's for sure. Okay, well, while this thing is churning, you can see we have very few ducks left out here now. We're going to go ahead and work on the cash registers and hope that these... Where'd that... Hello. How much are you worth? 100. Why was our lucky ones ended up being so little? But I'm hoping that these ones will end up being able to get pushed around by fans. So let's get one more fan. Hopefully all these fans don't end up lagging out the game, because that would be pretty sad. Turn this thing on. And no. Well, that is incredibly disappointing. There goes basically all of my plans. Unequipped. And throw. So, either something... Oh, I can't even throw these very far. And, okay. Looks like we have until the damage hits 0. Great. So perhaps impact mitigation. Wait, impact mitigation? Box. Here we go. Oh, we have box level 3? 8,000. You know what? We're constantly getting money at this point. I am curious as to what this one has. Big cushion box. I would imagine this means we can put this... Where's the X? Here? I mean, it looks kind of comfortable inside. Stand over here, and does that actually get thrown in there? It does. But how many can it hold? No idea. Well, it looks like it can comfortably hold 5. This one's number 6. So, I guess do with that what you will. And then we just come in here and feed it to the pit. How much money was that? I don't think that's much money. I mean, if you're going for money, I think you're better off going for the ducks. However, speaking of ducks, I really don't like seeing all these ducks. However, we're not lossless yet, which means even if I sweep up these ducks now, they're just going to come back at some point during the game. Like this one. Oh, I don't know where these guys are all coming from. I mean, basically, I just need a big old net roof sort of thing. I think if I just take all of these, each one of these, and just go straight up with it all the way up there, then we'll be lossless. But I don't even know if I can reach all the way up there. Well, I just couldn't help myself. I had to go and make my system lossless and more efficient. So, this is what we're looking at. Lovely, isn't it? Now, let's get a closer look at this. Here, let's put this down for a second. There we go. Nice. So this is what we're looking at. I'm hoping to only utilize half of the hole. So then basically half of this is encaged while the other half will remain free and open. And yeah, the game's been yelling at me because I have not been doing the registers. But here we are. And basically, I just have a nice little tunnel completely enclosed. I don't think any ducks will be able to get out of here. All the way over to here. And so, with all of the fans, it should just go straight over there. So previously, this went out over here, kind of over to there. I just streamlined it, made it much more narrow. We have no fans on the inside now. So if we turn this on, I can hear it. I can't see. Well, I saw a duck get shot over there. And then I wish there were windows or something I could peek through. I mean, we're up to a combo of 7, so I'd like to say no ducks are getting stuck in here, which, I mean, they shouldn't be getting stuck in here, because it should just be one big old wind tunnel. And then, if I were to turn this on, hypothetically, it should all keep going into the hole, which, I mean, the count's going up pretty quick, so I would like to say that it is, in fact, working as intended. And yeah, because there are no gaps, this system is completely lossless. Even in the back here, no gaps. Nowhere for ducks to escape. So now we actually are able to take all of our ducks that have gotten free and sweep them on in. And now, if we get a chance, we can actually automate the cash registers as well, because previously there was no opening on the hole, and so we'd have to merge the ducks and cash registers, which, if there's a hole, then you're probably going to have loss unless you really engineer it well, which I didn't have the time or resources to really engineer it with like a Y intersection, basically. But there we go. Good little combo chain. And if we keep getting more, which there should be a constant stream of ducks going in there now, so there should constantly be more. Then, nice. That should be a decent amount. And yeah, setting this up, This took over an hour just to replace all of the panels and everything, and took over 20,000 more dollars in panels. So the panels that were right here up to there are reused, and then I had to get another $20,000 worth of panels. And I don't think I've pointed these things out. These are just some information boards. So this is how much total revenue that I've made and our live production rate. So we're getting almost 30 ducks a minute. A minute, huh? I guess, sure. So that means this thing's shooting out one duck every 2 seconds. And then we could really get that increased if we get into the other one. And all of the fans that we haven't used. Oh no, we have a duck. All right, can we shoot this in? Yeah. Go, go, go. Ah, not quite. All right, get this sponge over here. All right, let's see what kind of upgrades can we get. Can we upgrade our combos? That's what I want. We can get a mega combo, but that's for anything over 100. Right now, we're not getting anything over 100 because of how things are. I do have a future plan on getting big combos, but I'm also not entirely sure how the best way to go about that. My future secret plan is going to go. Here we go. So our auto machine can actually get upgraded. So let's upgrade that. Now it produces, it says one duck per 2 seconds, but I mean our rate in that we saw on the wall there, it was not agreeing with that. We can get a $10,000. You know what? Sure. Let's just get our sprint up. That thing's pretty cheap. Let's just get our crouch up because why not? Our luck can go up again. It could go up again, actually. So how is our rate looking now? 33, 34. Yeah, it might still be adjusting, but it's gone up a little bit. And now with our constant stream of ducks, we can finally get back to our cash registers, into our big old cushion box. And I did verify that our box is able to fit into the hole, even with it being cut in half there. So we're doing pretty good. I just wish that these counted more towards the combo. I cannot see with this big old thing in front of me. But yeah, we can just get this right on in there. And if we really wanted to, we could probably get it set up in the same fashion where we have multiple boxes and having the bigger combo in that regard. However, I just don't think that's going to be necessary. Since all of the combo between the ducks and these cash registers are one and the same, basically. I just don't think it matters which amount is more. Ooh, we got a lucky one. It's glowing. Is this one worth 1,000? It is. Our other ones were worth 1,000. And then the Fire Nation invaded. All right, let's get this in the hole. No, not that. Oh, well, at least it wasn't the lucky one. Yeah. I wish these things counted more towards the combo. That would have been nice. Get in there. Oh, yeah, this thing does not go anywhere at all quick. So just keeping an eye on our combo. It looks like we're able to get about 30 before the combo starts to reset. I was wanting to try to keep this one on there, but that didn't work. So yeah, I think about 34. Cash register yield optimized. Oh yeah, let's get it. But yeah, so we're up to 29, and we should get to like 33, 34, I think, depending on the flight path of the duck. So 33, and yeah, that combo gave us 31,000. So it's all because of this combo chain, and because of that, let's upgrade our combo chain to get even more products. Cash registers, nice. So our craft speed can go up. Good. I don't know if that bar means that we are close. We almost have the next one unlocked, or if that means we're really far away from getting that unlocked. We're up to chain 15, which is pretty good. Unfortunately, there is no achievement for that. Motorized logistics. Are we getting conveyor belts? Because that would be nice. Box? Holy box. Slides freely on its wheels, but tip it on its side and friction stops it cold. Okay. I think that's probably what we're getting. I think that's what we just got. Magnet. No, I don't think we need that. Um, yeah, that's basically it. But how expensive was that? 1.5 million. I'm a little bit ways off on that. And let's see, can't do anything else. Well, it looks like we finally unlocked room number 2. Legal approved. So hopefully this means we'll be able to sweep the cash registers. What's it look like? A darker broom? Big broom. Can I push this? Nice. Maybe I should, oh, wow. That thing has some force, huh? Okay. Oh. I think some of my brooms might have, got lost to the void over there. Oh. So this thing is a, speed radar. I think I need it to actually have view of the things that are flying. I don't know if it needs to be a side view or a mega combo. How did I do that? I got one thing of mega combo just in case, but also I don't feel like I don't feel like that's how that works. I only get up to like 30 at a time, but I want to see get this thing out here. It lands, it loses half of its value. Lovely. And then I mean, it pushes as well as the ducks do with the original broom, I guess. Just about. So yeah, I think we could do something good with that. Also, I'm not sure, I can't remember if I mentioned it or not, but I found out how the panel rack goes. So actually, it's an inventory thing, and it lets you hold up to 5 panels in a rack. So right now, you can see kind of in the bottom of my screen, it says rack 4 or 5 because I have 4 panels on me. So if I pull it on out, there it is. A nice big old panel. And don't know if you guys can tell what I am trying to do, but I would like... Oh, come on. There we go. To kind of have a nice little safe area, because if it goes from here onto the floor, they take damage. I did upgrade its value, so they're double now. So now I'm getting 200 from a base, and I guess 1640 from a lucky. Although I feel like this one might have taken damage. But basically, what my goal is here we go. Get it to spit on out here, and then take this, sweep them on off, and that should, yeah, keep them intact for their value. And then we can more or less easily get them pushed into our hole. And that is the plan, the goal, the hope, and dream. Nice. So, just a fun little update. We are up to a chain of 21, which I think is pretty cool. And I'm wondering how long we were able to get this chain up to. Hopefully, it can go all the way up to 50, but just depends on the flow of the ducks, and I'm sure we could influence it if we were to do the manual one. However, I would like to get a little further in on this cash register one, so basically, that's just a nice little passive income is what I'm going for with that. Yeah, I think it's about time we get the big broom out. I did adjust this slightly, if you guys could tell. I try to get it so it's more of a ramp downward. So hopefully, the plan was that it comes out here, lands here, slides on down, keeping this room up here empty. That way, we have more room for more cash registers. I need more guards, like rails. So these panels, I need more of a corral. Looks like some of the cash registers did take damage, which is not ideal, but it's not the end of the world either. Yeah. Need to get this on over. Impact dampening surface authorized. Okay, so I'm thinking we'll probably be getting into panels now that reduce the, or have cushions on them. 60,000? All right, I gotta see at least what one a large. Sorry, what? Oh, am I? So that might have been cushion panel. That's what it is. Okay. All right. So this was the large surface, which is, my goodness, certainly large. It looks like it's a 4x4 for these panels, and this let's get this going, is a cushioned panel. So it's probably be worthwhile, oh, replacing all of this. Excuse me? Really big panel. I could use this thing to get around pretty well, I think. Yeah, this is kind of nice. There we go. We have our nice little corral all set up for the most part. Got our nice cushioned floor, so hopefully this will protect it from getting damaged by fall damage. If not, well, I spent a lot of time and money for absolutely nothing then. But it seems like it's going well. Hold on. This one landed directly on top of it. On top of another one, I should specify. Okay. Yeah. That looks like it's going pretty well. And as long as they don't take damage landing on top of another register, which that one just did. So that could be an issue then. So maybe I do want to go back to the ramp style. And then I could have it be a more dramatic ramp. That could actually work out pretty well. Having it be like a 45-degree angle instead of I had it as a kind of a trying to be a low slope. That way, I don't like how the cushions look to be moving. Hello? Hello? Can you go? Please? Go. Go. Alright, the cushions are not the best things. I mean, yeah, it protects them, but man, they can be a little touchy. But nice. Very good. Alright. But yeah, I think I might turn this into more of a 45 frictionless surface authorized. That would be pretty fun. If I could actually get a sentence out, 45-degree angle. Well, I decided to go with something different. And now I have, hopefully, a slide. And I would like to see this just slides right on down here. Lovely. Oh, it hits this part and kind of dies. Well, what I'm most curious about is not how much health it has. I don't really care too much about that. What I'm most curious about is these things. Oh, yeah, I threw them all the way over here. They didn't move very well with a fan on them. And so I'm curious if I can push the right buttons, if they move decently well now with a bit of fan on them. I did not mean to hit that. Oh, they do. Ah. Well, this should really change out how things go. I can just need to fill out this whole area now with these slick floors. And then we are golden. Should be. Alright, have this thing reconfigured. Mega combo. Upgraded our mega combo. Reconfigured with the slick panels. So let's go ahead and get one of these things out here and see how this thing is actually going. Got the walls in so it stays in. I might need to make them a little bit bigger, but that looks good. And then straight on in. Well, as long as it does that every single time, we will be golden. Although it did try getting out. We are kind of lined up with the one side, which is not super ideal. Can I just stand on top of it, please? No. Okay, cool. I didn't want to anyway. All right, let's crank out a couple more of these and see how well this actually ends up doing. Well, so far they're all staying on, or yeah, in the middle on the slick panels. So you don't have any escaping off the edge, which is good. All right, let's take a little break here. Faster cash registers available. Ooh, that would be nice. All right, looks like we need a little bit of help over here. Let's go ahead, grab a fan. So right about here, I can do that. Good. And one more for good measure. All right, right about, turn it here perhaps. There we go. I like that a little bit better. Turn it on. Good. Okay. I think we know what we need to do. Okay, right. Come on, get off. Right, tucked in the corner. Turn. Face down just a little bit. And activate. Perfect. Let's get us some faster cash registers. That way we don't have to wait quite so long. Upgrade. And actually, come to think of it, was it a tool? There was something in here trading 275,000. We can buy one of these. Trading terminal. I thought it was going to drop down from the sky here. Apparently not. Is there a new lit up area? Um, no? Well, I don't know where our trading terminal is then. So, I found the trading terminal. I can't believe the game would do this to me. I just spent all that time, and then it goes and throws this straight in the way. Wow. Now I have to move this entire ramp. Oh, what fun. So, from what I understand, I don't know what blink means, but we can either suck in all the tools and try to get something better, whatever is better, or we could try sucking in all of the products and try to get whatever's better. So all of our tools would probably be all of our fans, which I'm not necessarily against because as we saw and know, that is a lot of fans over there. Although I'm stuck in here now. I'm a little concerned that all tools means all my panels. And well, I really don't want to have to replace all of these panels because that would be a huge pain in the rear. I'm also curious. This thing is still lossless, right? Or like there's none of them getting stuck. I don't see any, like just laying on the floor, peeking through the gaps in here. So I'm gonna go with that. This thing is still working exactly as intended. No, let me up. Oh, maybe at some point we'll try this, but I don't want to do this right now. It scares me. All right, after this little hiccup, I now have it shifted over. Hopefully, I didn't want to encroach on that thing too much, but hopefully this little setup works out. I even made myself a little platform that I can work off of here. So now, let's see. That looks pretty good. Let me expand my platform just a little bit more. Probably maybe by 2. One more in the back and then one off to the side, I think. Let's see. Yeah, so this is not getting into that area, which is good. Lay that down and there. That should be good. Then I could even crouch if I... Ooh, got a lucky one. Nice. And I can see just how well this is kind of going from here. And right now, it's working exactly as intended, which is fantastic. And then the big test is whether or not, once it hits that bottom out of view, nice, got another 40,000 from a chain. Once it hits that bottom, if it actually goes in with our fan setup now. So I think we are sitting pretty good. I see some of them are not at full value, but oh well, that's fine. And survey says we have them all in now. Perfect. And cash register automation approved. Ooh. Oh, something else to work on. If I could get this speed upgrade, though, that would be nice. All right. Where's it throwing this automated one? Somewhere absolutely annoying, I'm sure. So, spits them out here. Can I get them over there? Actually, that's kind of a straight line right here. I think I could easily get them to link up. There we are. We are finally fully automated. I don't know why there's a little bump or something here. Nice. But what I want to do is try to expand this wall a little bit more. Make sure that everything stays inside just the way that it should be. So let's bring this one here. Curve it back ever so slightly. Oh, come on. Oh, don't be like that. Alright, fine. I guess that'll work. Just need a couple more. Oh, maybe it won't work, actually. I'm trying to connect these two lines here. Oh, we have a dead spot. That's not good. Oh, looks like we have more than just one dead spot. Let's go grab a fan. Looks like we need to be on this side. Well, kind of, sort of. Where'd my fan go? Did this thing eat my fan? I know this thing likes to eat some stuff here. Nah, there it is. All right. Ah, come on. Grab this and get it up and going. Right here. That should do it. Yeah. I think it'll prevent things from getting stuck in the future. But right at this moment, it's not getting everything to move. There we go. One clog down. Another one. Morale boot program expanded. What did that do? Value. Maybe that's what it did. Let's increase our value. Or is it a toy? I didn't see which one was new. That's not basketball. 11,000? Heck yeah. Wait, basketball hoop can only get... Alright, I guess we can get quite a few of these. Let's put this here. I wish there was like a snap to wall function. That seems pretty basketball-ish height. Well, I don't really have access to a duck, so cash register it is. Yeah. Is there a basketball or only a hoop? Alright, I need to get this enclosed first. Alright, I think our automation is finally ironed out. Put a couple fans in here up front just to get things moving a little bit quicker. And yeah, you can see it goes basically straight on in. These little sliders here work so well. And because the cash registers are so heavy, I don't have to worry about them flying all over the place. And I saw we just unlocked some industrial ventilation, which I imagine, yes, is a medium fan for medium weight assets. Well, I'm curious, does that look the same? Okay, it is different. How big? I can actually equip these things. I mean, I'm pushing this stuff around pretty well. Can I push it from here? How close? Well, never actually got to figure that out. Oh, well. I mean, I'm sure we'll get around to messing around with these ones eventually. Come on. There we go. Just wanted to snap to the ground so it doesn't fly all over the place. Wait, there's something else we got unlocked. Wasn't there? Some new tool. Piston. What is this? It's a slow rhythmic pusher. So this piston gets me curious. I'll buy one of those. I can mess around with it. And then we have a luck upgrade. Oh, I just realized we have 1.8 million. Yeah, was not paying attention to that. That's for sure. Let's get 100,000. That's fine. 500,000 is a little rich to spend on luck for at this very moment. And let's see. Yeah, I don't think I really need any of these other things. Yeah, I'm not smart enough to use them anyway. All right, how's this piston look? First of all, which way's right side up? That way's right side up. And then interact. So basically, I think I just, yeah, turn it on and it starts pushing like that. Okay. Interesting. However, I think, wasn't there something I needed like $1 million for or something? I think it was 2.5 million. Maybe it was a toy? I'm not sure. Ah, here it is. A box, level 4, $1.5 million. Well, you know what? I'm very curious what whole or why this box costs $1.5 million. So I'm gonna get it. Wait, how did this thing get here? You're not supposed to be here, and this system's supposed to be lossless. Whoa, whoa, that's not supposed to happen. All right, maybe we need some more guide walls around here so it doesn't just bang against this thing. It looks like a couple of those happened. All right, let's get some guide walls in here first, I think. Yeah. Well, here's our $1.5 million bucket box. So it's got wheels, and so when you push it around, it just moves. And oh, that's still our piston. It's a decent throw, I guess. Matches our box. Did we get anything else? I don't know, but I don't like how this is starting to get a little rambunctious here. We did get speed. Sure. I thought we got something else, but maybe that was it. All right, added a couple of extra walls just to tighten it up. Hopefully we won't be getting these losses. Oh, we have a dead spot again. Well, that's annoying. I mean, yeah, a register will come along and hit that. And I think I'm just going to stick with these tier 1s because, well, they're cheap and they work. All right, let's put that, sure, right there. It just kind of stuck there. That didn't actually do anything, but it'll help in the future, which is kind of what we care about, I guess. So even after spending 1.5 million, I just noticed we are back up to 1.3 million. So that is coming along pretty good. All right. I'm probably going to have to double up this side as well. I did see one land right outside there. And yeah, you can see it gets a little bit wild right in here. So it could probably benefit from another layer right there. And if I didn't have to replace these small ones, I'd probably go straight in for these big ones. But I don't want to have to pick them up and then move them and replace and all of that good stuff. That break on impact right there. Are these even going in? Are these going in? Or is there too much force actually happening here? I think some... I think sometimes there's a little too much force. Yeah, something like that. Well. Oh, I wonder, actually. If I put cushioned walls right here instead, that could be something. There we go. We got things replaced with some cushions. And just in time, we actually unlocked the large cushions. So I put one here. Hopefully try to mitigate some damage there. And then line these walls here. So I would like to see, well, that these don't break. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn these fans back on. So let's go ahead and turn... Maybe I can leave that one off. But if we turn that one on and that... Oh, that one on. How are we looking now? Oh yeah, and that one. All right, that should be all of the fans apart from the one. So I would like to see... Ooh, I did not like seeing that. I can tell you that for sure. Okay. So that just slammed right into that wall and didn't lose anything. Lovely. Oh, I don't like the fact... I might need to replace a section here and then just wall it off. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. All right, here's what I'm thinking. Basically, we just kind of box this off here. And then this corner is now padded. So hopefully that means... I mean, that one's still 400. And so hopefully it just bangs into that one, loses all its momentum, and falls straight down. That one and that one, they were not max. This one's tumbling along, but I think that was still max. And yeah, I mean, I think this is working a lot better. I haven't noticed any of them breaking. What could be better? Oh, no, no! Oh, man. OSHA alerted. I don't think OSHA dares to set foot in this place. But I'm thinking maybe if I put a panel underneath here, because I noticed that some of these go right underneath. So let's buy one more panel. Here we are. We'll hold on to that just like that. Now, how can I get aligned? Managed to squeeze it in there somehow. So hopefully apart from the damage that they take down here, which maybe I need to switch out that for another padded one. I need to see, how are these things taking damage? So it looks like something weird happens where it goes smoothly until about this point right here, and where it just kind of goes all willy-nilly. So let's see. Yeah, kind of like that. I don't think it's that fan, but yeah, it's like it hits something and then it just absolutely flies everywhere. Is this fan going straight on or is it angled down? All right, let's try angling it down a little bit and see if maybe that'll help keep them grounded. Other than that, I think I'm going to replace these 4 and those 2. Large slick panel. Ooh, nice. With pads, and then same thing over there. So I need 3 more pads. Rack capacity. Oh, that's fantastic. I've been really wanting a bigger rack. All right, 8,000. Chump change right about now. Bit better luck, sure. And we are at an 8% chance for, I think, basically, are they shiny? Is that what they're called? I forget. I did, however, manage to get a couple of ducks out while messing around over there. So let's see. Nice, we did it. I was really hoping that would unlock something. We did get cash register auto machine. It can go a little bit faster. Fantastic. And combos. Our mega combo can get upgraded. All right. So our combos are completely maxed out. Productivity. Good, good, good. Oh, yeah. Is there a... I was hoping to see an actual basketball, but no such luck. Let's go for another gambling metal crate. Here it is. Oh, this could be a mess that I have to clean up. Oh, well. Bang. Open. Open. What are we gonna get? Legendary. Oh, combo times 2. I was like, wow, that was great. But no, combo times 2 is gonna be really good, actually. So you know what? Let's start cranking these ones out as well, because hopefully this is actually still lined up and going well. Oh, this one kind of churns them out pretty quick. As long as the fans down at the bottom are doing what they need to, we'll be good. Well, we just hit a combo of like 54 or something. 1.3 million bonus money. Fantastic. And we still have 18 seconds left on our double combo value. And there we go. Our double combo value just ran off. I mean, it gave us $2.5 million, I want to say. Also, this thing seems to be going pretty good. It's working exactly as intended, basically. I say basically because it is hitting this wall, this corner, and that's not ideal. However, I mean, all of them did go in, so I can't complain about that. So in case you're curious, this piston, which seems incredibly heavy, weighs 5 kilograms. Oh well. I thought maybe I could do something special with it, but apparently not. And if you guys were curious, our total revenue generated $8 million, so we still have a hold of over half of that. Our live production rate, so we are currently getting 63 items per minute in there. Not bad. And let's take a look at some of our other stats. Consumption rate. Oh, okay. So this is how many items are getting into the hole. And the production rate is how many items are getting made per minute. Live revenue rate. Ooh, I do like this one. So we're getting about 700,000 per minute. That's pretty good. Combo rate bonus. So we are getting about 700,000 per minute. So I guess when you get both of those put together, we're getting about $1.4 million a minute. Spending rate. Yeah, not spending anything currently. Net profit rate. 700,000 a minute. Cool. Average value per feed. Wow, that is very low. Lucky yield rate, automation share. Yeah. I think that might be overall. So, yeah, overall automation has gotten us a vast majority of it. Total units, we're getting near that 10,000 mark. Floor inventory. I think that might be how many products, so cash registers and ducks, there are on the floor currently. Long range feeds. Okay, sure. Ricochet feeds. So I think when it bounces off the walls and everything, that might count as well. Crates processed. Phase 3 quota. Oh, wow. I was actually curious if this was an option or a screen. And I do like that. I might get... I mean, how many of these are there? There's so many. Requisition pending. Ducks crafted. Ducks fed. Ducks crafted per minute. Ducks fed per minute. Wow. This gets into a lot of detail here. And we're back to the beginning. All right. Well, I think we have this automation all set up. We have whenever this thing runs, it goes straight in. Whenever our ducks run, it goes straight in. So we are looking pretty good right now. We just, yeah, next episode, I think we're going to work on getting our 200 kilograms up to there, see what happens with that. And then we will be getting into our third phase. Yeah, it's just basically a waiting game at this point. Yeah, I can make it go a little bit faster, but I think it's a good little cliffhanger. Um, yeah, leave the exciting part for next time, really. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like. Also, consider subscribing. And, yeah, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.